Final night of the 2018 Unibet Premier League. Four of the game's biggest stars set to duke it out for one of dart's most prestigious titles. The O2 was prime for action. Could MVG take it down for a third straight year? The answer today on High Roller Radio. The sponsor, Unibet, having some fun before play began. This is what happens when you leave a drone lying around the practice room, it tweeted. So that's why they call him the Flying Scotsman. And no, that drone shouldn't be in here, says MVG as he chucks a dart at it. You guessed it, bullseye, destroying the drone to bits. A sign of things to come? We shall see. Chris Kemp was all prepped at Wikipedia, putting some hard work into his Premier League stats. Good stuff, Chris. MVG with a 103.56 tourney average, highest amongst the four semifinalists. Gary Anderson had the most 180s. Our first encounter, Rob Cross versus the table topper, and it was all MVG early. We pick it up in the eighth leg, this 48 checkout for 6-2. MVG followed that up with a 96 checkout, treble 20, double 18, 7-2. Voltage, though, struggling, hung tough. Hit a double 18 of his own, then had a chuckle about it. Here's how it stood at the interval. 7-3 Mighty Mike. In the 11th leg, after MVG missed 3 darts at double, Cross took out 48 for 7-4, a break of throw that left Van Gerwen muttering to himself. But MVG broke back immediately, and in the 13th leg, wow, stamped his authority on the match with a sparkling 128 checkout, 54-54 double 10. His advantage now 9-4. Cross did have another highlight, a 118 finish on the bullseye in the 15th leg, but Michael Van Gerwen takes it convincingly. 10-6 your final. Phenomenal win, he said. I need to look forward to the final. That's the only thing that matters to me at the moment. Green Machine, a solid 103.65 average, 9 180s, and he was 50% on his doubles. Into the final, announced the PDC, books his spot in the final with a 10-6 win over Rob Cross, who looked to be struggling with an injury. Will he make it a third consecutive title? We'd soon find out. Michael Smith versus Gary Anderson next, our second semifinal. There are your walk-ons. Faint glimpse of a 180 sign there in front of Anderson, and yes, there would be lots of those. Smith out to an early 2-0 lead. Ando hit this double top to narrow the gap. Fourth leg, back-to-back 180s from Anderson, and yet he still lost it. Missed 3 darts at double, and Smith made him pay for 3-1 with his smooth double 18. Bully Boy would extend the advantage to 4-1 before Anderson fought back, holding here in the 8th leg with double top for 4 apiece. Smith would hold and then open the 10th leg with a maximum, followed by a 140 and finish on double 8 for a crucial break heading into the interval. Things heating up. Smith takes narrow lead, tweeted the PDC. The Bully Boy forces the slightest bit of daylight between himself and Gary Anderson at the break. And the break was good for Smith too. Held, then broke on double 11. Then in the 15th leg, after back-to-back-to-back 180s, Bully Boy with 2 of them, to the crowd's delight, another double 11 for 9-6. And he'd close it out from there. Look what it means to him. 10-6 his victory, hugs for Gary, and then of course hugs for his little one. I can't speak, I don't know what to say, he said. Knowing I beat Gary and made my first major final, that was bugging me. To reach the final of the second biggest tournament in the world, I can't speak. He then added, I got it done. On the doubters who thought he should not even have been selected for the Premier League, look at me now, he said. They're at home on their keyboards. I'm playing MVG in the Premier League final. Bully Boy should be thrilled. Brilliant performance. 97.49 average, 8 180s, and a 40% checkout rate. So, finals time. MVG introduced with Bully Boy waiting on stage. 29 years of age, plays 27. Love the darts, tweeting this. Come on, Bully Boy. Well, he was in tough today. MVG out of the gates like a hurricane. A 12-darter, then an 11-darter for 2-0, and look at the reaction. Then a 13-darter for 3-0. Early averages, 131 playing 111. Are you kidding me? High quality indeed. Bully Boy finally got on the board in the 4th leg. This 180, his 4th of the match, followed by this double 10 here. But another 13-darter from the world number 1. 1 made it 4-1, then a 14 darter for 5-1, and the route was on. 7th leg, guess what? An 11 dart leg, stellar darts. 8th leg, his third 11 darter, incredible. I've never seen him play this well over this length of time, said commentator John Part. He's obliterating Smith. 8-2 at the interval. He goes on to win it 11-4. Bully Boy did have 3 ton-plus checkouts, averaging more than 100, but he was just no match today. He will be happy with the consolation prize, though, a cool 120,000 pounds. Until the break, I played phenomenal, MVG said. I wanted to do something extra to break my own record, but it was maybe a little too much. I had to work hard over the past 16 weeks. I'm a pleased man, and he should be. A 112 average in the end, his 4th Premier League title, and his 3rd on the trot, not to mention the 250,000 pounds. According to Wikipedia, that's about 103 pounds for every dart thrown in the Premier League this year. Good work if you can get it, and MVG got it today on High Roller Radio.